everyone! Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to tea stain. It's real similar to the coffee staining. I was asked quite a bit of questions about the coffee staining process, and to elaborate a little more on it, which I don't mind doing. But I also wanted to show that you can use other things other than coffee. As you can see, I'm still using coffee. I'm a coffee addict, so I brew my cup of coffee. I basically drink my cup of coffee. I can't talk, and then after that, I let the coffee pot cool down, and then I'll pour it into that. The tea staining process is actually incredibly similar. So basically, you're going to take a cup, or in this case, a measuring cup, put water in it, put it in your microwave, or if you do it on the oven, stovetop, that's fine. You're gonna warm up your water as you would, drinking tea. Throw your tea bags in there, and then let it sit overnight. Let it completely cool down and sit overnight so that you get that tea as dark as it will possibly go. You can use green teas. They will turn your paper kind of more of a greenish color to give it, I guess, a different look. Or you can use like black teas. Because of the way that I like to do most of my art, I tend to use the black teas. Sometimes I mix them. It just kind of depends. But you can also, in a spray bottle or even like a cup like this, you can also use Kool-Aid. And Kool-Aid actually works really good. It's, you just dissolve it like you would that you're drinking Kool-Aid. And you spray it on your paper. You can toss it in the oven if you want to, or you can let it air dry. I tend to let things air dry because I am on propane. So, it's totally up to you. It's so hot here that my paper tends to air dry in under 30 minutes. You can also use a heat gun or a blow dryer. It kind of just all depends on how fast you need things to dry. So, with that being said, I'm going to show you. This is the tea that I used. Cetazo Awake Black Tea, nothing special. This was actually outdated in my cupboard. I forgot about it from, let's see, 2013. So instead of throwing it out, I decided to make some use out of it. And so I'll actually be reusing that tin. And then I just put all the tea in here that's all outdated and everything, and that's what the tea bags look like. Nothing special. They can be used for more than doing this, of course, but I threw them all in there because I'll be using them for various projects. So anyway, moving along, I also wanted to show, this is a journal that I had made last year using the process of coffee dyeing. I like the coffee dyeing over the tea, but like I said, it really just depends. And then, sorry, my phone went off. So anyways, with that being said, I wanted to show you see, this is what it looks like when you use computer paper. The paper looks really old. I did nothing more than to coffee stain this. So, if you were wondering about this journal, I will actually be showing you how to make a journal like this. But I have to go and find the books, the hardbound books this size. I'll be doing that this weekend, seeing if maybe our thrift shop or possibly our flea market has any books this size. Hopefully they do, so that I can show you how to do this, because again, this goes along with my book series. So there is that. Now, again, I'm sorry about the interruptions. My 4-year-old son is just not having it today. He's usually pretty quiet. Okay, so with the tea. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can take the tea bag, squeeze out a lot of the excess because you don't want it too wet, and you can actually blot this on there, which, you know, doesn't look like much of anything at the moment. You can get that good and saturated on there, and then leave it to air dry. So I'm going to move this aside because I can't do the back side yet. That is one way. I like doing that only because it darkens some areas, and the other areas it, you know, lightens it. So it kind of gives the age feel that, you know, paper's been out sitting in the sun for forever. You can also use a paintbrush. These I got from Hobby Lobby in like one of the $5 or $6 sets. Nothing fancy. I don't usually buy the expensive paintbrushes, only because, you know, I don't have the talent of being an artist that way. So, but in this case, what you would do, you would dip it. Let me move this up a little. You would dip it, and you'd paint. It's literally painting with tea. Very easy process. I don't like to go in any particular direction. That is something that will be completely up to you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. All depends on what you're going for. This type of project, it's fun for children too. My kids like doing it. Although I don't always let them do it, because I'm the type of mom that does not like messes, you know, all over the place. I may have 5 kids, but I'm pretty strict with that kind of thing. But I do like them to craft with me. So, anyways, that's 2 ways to go about doing this. As I said, you know, it just really depends. You can use computer paper, you can use basically any paper that will absorb, you know, a water-based substance. I chose to show you on this mainly because this is what I'm using for my art project right now, my books. You can also take a spray bottle. This is a distress sprayer. You can go to Walmart and get a spray bottle for like 95 cents, and which I actually need to do. And you can actually put the tea inside here like you would the coffee, and you can spray it. You know, it's totally the same concept. This is coffee, by the way. And you would go about spraying all over. Also, oh, my paper likes to curl. Okay, also, real quick, oops, I wanted to show, when a paper gets like this one is nearly on the dry stage now, as you can see, it's left some of like the tea behind. For me, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. But I want it a little darker. So I'm going to take my tea bag and I'm going to go over it again. You have to be really careful when you move your paper, whether it's computer paper, lined paper, doesn't matter, unless it's like heavy duty cardstock, because the paper will rip. If you want it ripped, okay, that's fine. You don't really have to worry about it. But if you don't want it ripped, you need to really be careful, because it will rip real easy while it's wet. It's just, you know, it's paper, it's, you know, thin. So anyways, it's pretty basic. If you have any questions about this, feel free to ask me in the comments and I will do my best to answer either in a vlog or straight in the comments. As far as drying process goes, like I said, it all depends. You can put this in the oven, but you have to watch it real close because you can catch it on fire. I've actually done it before. So I don't use the oven. I let things air dry. So that's another way. You can put them outside and let the sun hit it. It's not bad doing it that way. It's just all depends on which way you want to do it. Anyways, with that being said, I believe that pretty much covers the whole coffee and tea staining process. Now, if you would like me to get some Kool-Aid and do that process to show you how you can use different colors on the paper, let me know in the comments below and I will gladly show you how to go about doing that process. With that being said, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you!